What's up, guys, and welcome to another Let's Play video. I am, of course, the BSinJ, and today we are checking out Disney Infinity 3.0 Star Wars Rise Against the Empire. Now, unfortunately, as always with these games, these Star Wars properties, I did have to turn off the music, which is one of my favorite parts about it. But it's the only way I can show this off on YouTube, so it had to be done. So just picture that beautiful John Williams Star Wars score in your head. It's great. Trust me, it's awesome. By the way, I'd like to point out that this is the way the playset starts off. It looks, visually, it looks really, really awesome. And so far what I've heard, the voice actors are fantastic. This is wild, man. Much different, way different than the way the Twilight of the Republic playset started off, for sure. This is very traditional Star Wars. It started off with the scrolling text that we all know and love from the Star Wars
the mission
films.
guide indicates the direction and distance to your
This
next
guy's
mission
gonna try
objective.
to explain a bunch of junk to us, but we already know that. And here's Luke in the game, once and for all. He's got his pistol, and he also has the Force, and he also has a saber.
A past general of the Clone Wars lives out here.
I don't know how he got everything cool in the game, but he did, and I love him for it. I'm really excited to play through this playset. This was a big one I was waiting for when Disney Infinity 3.0 was first announced. Love that so much, so much. I'm so happy Star Wars and Disney have made this relationship, you guys. Can I just tell you that right now? I've heard online people said this playset is more akin to the Disney Infinity 1.0 playsets.
My apologies.
I can't speak to that because I've never played Disney Infinity 1.0.
General Kenobi.
But I love it so far. Hey, people. Let's go.
There's the pod, but where are the droids?
Okay, he's got that same deal. He can't go up in the air with the enemies, but he can launch them and then use the Force while they're up there. This very much looks like keeping in the same tone as the Tatooine that we saw in the Twilight of the Republic playset, which is cool. Some things are different, which makes sense since this would be in the future, I guess, right? I love that he's got his pistol, though. His blaster, excuse me. Excuse me. I have to give myself for that one.
R2 has picked up something on his scanner, and it is moving in your direction. Do please be
It is
careful.
missing something with that music, I'll tell you what. The atmosphere is just really...
You can juggle enemies in the air by launching them and repeatedly firing. Juggling
Oh,
your enemies
yeah, I
will
love
keep
that.
them vulnerable,
That's really
allowing
cool.
you to deal increased damage.
So long! That's a great combo. I love the way Luke plays so far. He's really cool. I do want to check out Leia too before this one ends. Before I end this video today. And then in a separate video, we'll do, of course, the Darth of the Darth. I can't remember which way I came from. I think I came from back there. I can't be mad at a game like this, you know? Just good, classic fun. Ooh. Hi. My experience. Well, there we go, there we go, there we go. It really is just good, classic fun. I mean, no matter what age you are, dude, it's Star Wars, it's Disney. You get cool toys out of it if you're a giant child, such as myself. And some really surprisingly fun gameplay. And I'm very glad to have this to revisit the game now that I finished with the Twilight of the Republic playset. And I've been messing around with the toy box stuff. I always feel like I'm going to get way into the toy box stuff, and I don't really as much as I'd like to. But I do love these playsets, man. I really do.
I don't know about you, but I've had my
Old
fill
Ben.
of uninvited guests. Please, friends, come
Uninvited
inside.
guests. First mission down. See what old Ben Kenobi's got to say about things. Would have been cool to get an older Ben Kenobi figure. Panning around, panning around. See, you got a picture in all this emptiness right now that music is playing.
Mistress Leia, you are safe. Thank the Maker.
Because it really
General
does ruin the
Kenobi.
atmosphere without
General, you're Obi-Wan Kenobi?
And why is it you've come all this way to find an old man?
Within this R2 unit's memory bank is information vital to the survival of the rebellion. And now
For some
you
reason,
are
the
our
textures
only
on the
hope to
droids look
deliver
kind of
this
rough to
droid
me.
to Alderaan.
We'll need a fast ship. Fast enough to avoid any Imperial entanglements.
Then you're in luck, old man. It so happens that I'm the captain of the Millennium Falcon. It's the fastest ship in the galaxy.
Might I remind you, Captain Solo, that Jabba the Hutt may well have your ship.
I like the
locked
voice
away in
actors,
Mos
though.
Eisley for your failure to pay the
They all seem to be
credits you
doing a
owe
pretty
him.
good job.
Completely forgotten about that. Thank you, 3PO.
No doubt a solution will present itself at Mos Eisley. Luke, wait a moment. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. It belonged to your
You
father.
mean the one that I've been using
My
already?
father was a navigator on a spice freighter.
Your father was the best star pilot in the galaxy, and he was a good friend.
How did my father die?
He was killed by a young Jedi who was seduced by the dark side of the Force. That pupil was Darth Vader.
Vader killed my father?
With proper training,
It's a little dark.
I believe you
Kinda
too
a little
can
dark.
become a Jedi. Come, we mustn't keep your friends.
I like that
waiting.
they're taking the classic.
Vader.
They're doing the classic story in their own way. Obviously, it's a little different, but what are you gonna do? I do like that they're doing that classic story, though. That's pretty awesome. I wasn't sure what the story this was gonna be. I knew it was obviously gonna feature the original cast. You know what? I'm not sure if I'm gonna get Episode 7 playset just because I don't want to spoil myself on anything. You know what I mean? I feel like that's something that'd be better released after the movie
Welcome
comes
to
out.
Mos Eisley, the most wretched
and
hive of scum
Pretty sure it
and
comes
villainy.
out next month,
You
so
must be cautious. Don't.
I don't know
drink the
how into that I am. I want it. The figures look great, and I would love another playset, but I think I'm gonna have to wait for that movie to come out before I go ahead and check that out.
You have located a champion coin. Collect
Let's see
each
where we're
one
going
to
here.
invite the pictured character to join this adventure.
Find out mission. I'll have a new skill upgrade. Let's take a look at Luke's tree real quick. I've done a little bit, I know. We have one skill point here, and that was the Force Focus that I upgraded. Let's see what's this. Luke pushes surrounding targets into the air by holding them momentarily before firing at each one. Yeah, let's get that. Oh, well, that costs 4 skill points, so I guess we're not getting that. Upgrade our range attack for now. Good enough.
Warm up. Let's go. Ready for action, sir.
We got some Star Troopers.
I checked on the Millennium
Did
Falcon.
I just call them
I'm
Star
sorry to
Troopers?
say,
Stormtroopers.
there's been
Oh my god, I'm
immobilized.
so sorry, guys.
It seems Jabba
I'm
the
so
Hutt
sorry.
upset
Please don't
about
Star
an
Wars me to
overdue
death. I'm sorry.
There's someone waiting for payment. at the
Star Troopers
docking
should
bay.
be a thing. Not Starship
That's
Troopers. That's fair. You are working with Solo. My master Jabba the Hutt has impounded Solo's ship. The Corellian holds a large jet. All this is doing right now is making me want to watch
To
Star
aid in your
Wars.
navigation,
Real bad.
this holomap shows your immediate surroundings and indicates any missions, threats, and other useful
Okay,
information.
great. Thanks.
The arrows indicate where each point of interest is in relation to
Yeah,
you.
I got it, guy. I understand the goals. This is only my 95th time playing this game, okay? This is what is this? Who are you, mustache man?
Hey, Luke! Good to see you, hotshot. Listen, I have to ship out soon, but I have time for a couple more races, you know, for old
Oh
time's
my,
sake.
races already?
I even managed to track down a couple of X-34s, just like
Oh,
we used to
shit.
drive. What do you say, pal? Up for a challenge?
Be careful what you wish for. You know I can
Oh,
handle my own.
this is all really sudden. You know what I mean? I'm getting races now. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I brake? Oh, L2 is brake. Is anyone even racing against me? I don't think they were.
You've earned a star. You can earn up to 3 stars on each mission for completing optional objectives. View your mission log to replay missions and earn more stars.
All right. Well, get out. Get out.
more trouble.
Got ya.
Better watch it.
Stand by.
Where'd the other guy go? It's so dull without the music. Jabba the Hutt, mightiest of the Hutt Lords, has a request. Words of the wise. It's not really a request, more than an order. You don't tell me what to do.
I guess everyone has
Why don't
trouble
we
with
take a
sand
minute to check
people.
out Leia?
At least I'll get some credits out of this.
Now that we have the time. Alright, she's got a blaster. What else can you do, Leia? Let's see. Typical health stuff. Droid directive. Leia calls on R2-D2 to attack her enemies. That sounds cool. I want to get that going. Let's go on this mission for her. Maybe we can unlock that. I guess I can use my vehicle. My vehicle. So I wonder how large a part vehicles are going to play in this playset, because in the last one you did like the pod racing thing and that was really it. This one I'm like using them to traverse the area. So that's kind of interesting. Unless there's a better way to go about this. What have I done? What did I just do? I really don't know how to... I really don't know how to get up there. Oh, God, I'm taking her through hell and back. I'm just gonna get out. I should not be behind a wheel. Oh, well. Or we could just climb the ladder. Either one. Either way is fine. She has no force move, is worth saying. She has karate moves for a melee? That's kind of cool. Different. It's different. Kind of stinks that she has no force move, though. Let's see if I can get something cool for her to do here. Yeah, there we go. Calls on R2-D2. That's her special move. So let's check that out. Oh, I can't. I have to fill it up.
Up yet?
I feel like when you first get a skill, it should automatically be filled up so you can test it out. Seems like a normal video game thing to do. Look at all these guys. You guys are getting schooled right now by a princess. How does that make you feel?
The Empire just try to stop me now.
Our special bar is feeling so slow. Excuse me? Excuse me? Here we go. Alright, let's call R2. Get him, R2. Let R2 go. I want to see what he does. Ha! That's awesome, man.
That's the last of them.
I love that. That's a really cool special move. And that's another mission done. Oh, what are these coins? They get coins now? The hell? Oh, for Jabba. That's right. Okay. All right. Okay, I got it. I was paying attention. I was totally paying attention, guys. Those are collectibles.
Mynox are located throughout the galaxy. You will
This guy's
earn
gonna tell us about the
rewards
collectibles
as you
now. I get it. I know what it is, dude. I get it. I totally understand. Alright guys, I think that's a pretty decent look at the playset. You know what you're getting into here. It's your standard Disney Infinity playset. I liked it a lot. Both characters play really good. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you want to check out the Darth Vader gameplay that's going to be coming out next. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, share the video with your friends. It really helps me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel like I said. Follow me on Twitter at @thebeast_NJ to find out when these videos go live, as well as when I go live on twitch.tv/thebeastnj. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.